I'm going to tell you how to convert fractions to decimals. So let's start off with the fraction 2/5. Now our first step, and this is what I tell the kids in class, is TBOW. That means top in, bottom out. And here's what I mean by that. The number that's on the top, it's going to go inside the division sign. The bottom number is going to go outside. So top in, bottom out. Now our next step is you add a decimal and 2 zeros to the number on the inside. I just have them start off with 2 zeros just to be safe because you never know how many zeros you're going to need. Next you bring up that decimal. Now you start dividing. 5 goes into 2 0 times. 0 times 5 is 0. When we subtract, we get 2. We bring down this 0. 5 goes into 20 4 times. 4 times 5 is 20, and we're left with no remainder. So we technically didn't need this extra 0. So 2/5 equals 0.4. Let's do another example, but this time let's make our example a mixed number. It's still the same steps, so let's just do 1 and 1/8. Now, I let the kids just look at the fraction for this first part. Our fraction is just 1/8, and we follow the same steps. TBOW, top in, bottom out. The top number is 1, so we put that in the division. 8 is the bottom number, so we put that out. You add a decimal and 2 zeros, and then you raise your decimal up. 8 goes into 1 0 times. 8 times 0 is 0. And when we subtract, we get 1. We're going to bring down our 0. 8 goes into 10 one time. 8 times 1 is 8. Now when we subtract, we get 2. We bring down the second 0. 8 goes into 20 twice, because 8 times 2 is 16. When we subtract, we get 4. Now, we never want to have a remainder if we can help it. So we can add another 0 and bring it down. 8 goes into 40 5 times, and 8 times 5 is 40. Now we have a remainder of 0. The very final step is we need to add our whole number back into our answer. Our whole number was a 1 because it was 1 and 1/8 at the beginning. So 1 and 1/8 is equal to 1. We have to add it back in our answer. 125. And that is how you turn a fraction into a decimal.